Hello, my cabbages. Welcome to another mapping video. This one's different. It's an alternate scenario of my Wixo. Well, today we are doing what if Pax Purpilica came to episode 12 of... from episode 12 of my Wixo came to, I would say modern day Wixo, but this is episode 39 because we're currently in a war. So, episode 39 Wixo. And we're gonna stop all the war tensions because, well, you know, that's the point of this. We're supposed to be adding Pax Purpilica. I do not know the word for purple in Latin, but I know Pax means, like, you know, at the greatest, kind of peace stamped. And Purpilica kind of sounds cool, so I'm gonna call them Pax Purpilica right now, which means Latin for the purple team golden ages. Now, to start, they would immediately annex some of these areas that are kind of just like cut off, that, like, you know, too hard to manage without them. I mean, because some of these areas were like, you know, this team, the pink team's not going to keep this. They're obviously going to just take that. So, yeah, we got some immediate kind of annexations that they need to take. But looking at this, purple team's actually pretty big. And if we look at capital, I added their capital. The pink team capital is gone. So I kind of just before had it where, like, the pink team, this is basically their backup capital. So they're using their backup capital in the lavender team now. I need to add a city there as their, where their normal capital was now that I got taken over. About here. Yeah, so I gave the purple team back their capital. The black team, and the pink team can get very easily cut off. So, I'm gonna start this just with, of course, the purple team taking over the black team here, because they realize that, of course, their new team, their capital, because, you know, this is, like, confusing, but, like, different for them. The capital's right there. The black team, even though the black team's a good team, doesn't really stand a chance. Like, yeah, they won against the other purple team, but this purple team's way stronger and took already a lot of their land. And before they can even react, all their land is taken, and the peace treaty, full annexation. Yeah, so purple team already got bigger. Do these borders look as good? No. I could make them, you know, I'm gonna make, just because they don't look as good, I'm gonna make them purple vassal. So, like, we can make that, yeah, so that's their vassal. Honestly, they kind of look like Germany, but, like, flipped, like old Germany with the, no, just me? Probably just me. The next team they're going after, well, pink team. They already took quite a bit of their land, including their old capital, and also because of this experiment, all the alliances are off right now. There are no alliances right now. Just kind of like how if Aiden's Pro does a video, they turn off NATO. This is basically like my version turning off NATO, no alliances. So nobody really cares what the purple team's doing, other than about themselves. So they kind of easily cut the pink team off because, well, they kind of just have the land to do that here, very easily, which kind of just leaves this land stranding. Which, like, some of the purple team, other purple team, the Amazonian purple team, I kept on saying purple team because they used to be, because they're usually the only purple team left, because, you know, what happened, but now there's more than one purple team, so they kind of take the southern portion of this, the dark red team tries to take the eastern portion, so they kind of, like, they strike up a deal, so they go, Amazonian purple team gets this. The dark red team gets this, and the purple team gets this, and yeah, no, I'll give them that. You know, yeah, I'll give them that area. So yeah, we got that's not good for the pink team. Definitely not good for the pink team. The pink team's a bit like kind of pieced about this, of course, because, well, you know, they don't like you know, getting disgruntled by a nation that just kind of they just met because they just reformed. Because I know they probably learned about Pax Purpilica in their history books, but not in real life like this. Yeah, the purple team is already looking like almost doubled in size and a lot scarier. Even from far out, you can still kind of see them, even though they're a smaller team. So yeah, it's honestly looking not too good for some of these other teams, because the red, honestly, even because this is Pax Purpilica, it's the best station for the purple team. I'm gonna because they're from episode 12, the episode 12 military would not be good at all. But I'm basically evening them out to say their episode 12 military gets upgraded to a modern military. Modern military and modern population sizes, they would have like twice the amount of population of the blue team and red team combined. I'm telling this because this is them at their height, basically. Height, you know, socially and militarily, and like I said, you know, technically they're stronger now because technically they have better military and all that, but compared, not really. So yeah, we got purple team, yeah, feeling a bit tenacious, and, well, let's just say, look at alliances. A new kind of anti-purple team alliance forms between, we got the blue team and the red team because, well, you know, they don't like them. So we're gonna have the Pentagon Alliance, which is anti-purple team alliance. Yeah, so we got anti-purple team alliance, and pink team's also on this. But you know what counters the anti-purple team alliance that is happening here? The pro-purple team alliance, because some countries see that the purple team is strong and actually want to get, it's more because they want to get land from the Pentagons. We got the kind of like those signs that's with the sign trick people that are like, ooh, go this way or that way. Most importantly of all, the Amazonian purple team joins. Yeah, so with the Amazonian purple team joining, we got, well, the pink team never really stood a chance here. Yeah, unfortunately. Pink team gets kind of rushed on by the purple team here. Both purple teams, actually, because they both kind of realize that they're the weakest, so yeah, both purple teams. And although the Amazonian purple team definitely has a side advantage, I would say that their population is only about twice the amount as this Pax Purpilica. Because, like I said, this is Pax Purpilica, and that's when they're at their strongest. And, they're actually good military. Maybe not. Maybe they have 3 times, actually. Not only 2 times. But they're friends, and, you know, doing well. If I unify them, then, But, yeah, so, there goes the pink team. And they start fighting the blue team and the red team, which is a bit harder, because they're not, you know, just gonna steamroll. This is not steamrollable technology. But they definitely are winning pretty fair and square, slowly. But surely, I don't know why you're calling me Shirley, but Shirley's doing it. Yeah, so yeah. Of course it's not going well, because the purple team, this is Pax Purpilica, do I need to remind you? And then we got the dark teal team, and kind of heading in down here. Heading in. But I had to say dark teal team. I mean, actually, the orange team, which means, actually, the orange team is invading the indigo team. Yeah. Plot twist. And invading them pretty well, actually. Because the orange team is actually pretty strong, especially because they're unified more now and going past the indigo team, because that wasn't their original goal. Their actual goal is the blue team. So they marched into the blue team. And then we got Pax Purpilica also marching into the blue team and taking over their capital. Then marching into the red team and taking over their capital. Yeah. The black team would be proud. Although the black team, well, the black team's a puppet state now. So the black team would be proud about a unified island. And they continue to march into this red team area before the red team completely surrenders. And yeah. Blue team, however, still hanging in there. They still believe that they can do something about this. So they hang on to this area. These areas, and of course we got the Amazonian purple team in on here. Also helping. And of course that forces them to surrender. Leading the orange team to also kind of join here. And before the indigo team gets completely steamrolled, they realize that all their allies are gone, and they kind of are forced to surrender. Because, you know, if you look at Alliance layer, they're actually kind of all gone now. Which also, you know, Pentagon team, no further. Of course, these two nations also no further, not because they got destroyed, just because, you know, you were there. And, yeah, it's, looking pretty strong for Pax Purpilica. Pax Purpilica, he says. But, let me go do a peace treaty, and I'll be back when it's done. Hello, this is the new peace treaty for the purple team. Yeah, they kind of annex a lot. And if we look at this with a little handy-dandy wand tool, they are 4,247 pixels, which is pretty big. Compared to the orange team, they are actually, they are less than 100 pixels smaller than the orange team. Huh. Well, yeah, they are actually pretty big. And of course, only getting better. You might be bigger. You might be wondering, where are they going to go now? They're kind of boxed in a bit. To the seas, I say. To the seas. First of all, they don't like the light green team doesn't like them. And they don't like that they're being cut off. So, they kind of kindly ask for permission to request, like, the island access. And they say no. So, what they do is invade. So we got them invading the western side of this island. All of this island, mainly just the western side because the island's so big. This island, this island, this island, and onto their mainland, and taking this area as a colony for themselves. Speaking of colonies, this red team colony has no one to govern over, so it's now their purple team colony. Yep. So they kind of cut off there and take this, and the green team finally surrenders. Like, peace. You can have the islands. But purple team really kind of steamrolled that area. And, of course, this now makes the purple team officially bigger than the orange team, actually being pretty big now, 7,000 pixels, almost doubling their size there, because, you know, colonies can be big. But they're not going to stop there. They have another neighbor right next to them that is another former colony. We look at them, they only have one major city or one capital and two major cities, so not that much population. Oh wait, I realized I technically took their capital, so they're actually gonna go like that. So the purple team is gonna do what it seems to be doing best right now, and invade. And the worst part is that this capital is really close to their border. Ooh, that fell quickly. And, the rest of this population, the rest of the small population, they already took, like, here, just in a month, they've took half the population. And they're moving even quicker now. And, you might be wondering, are they going to do a peace treaty? No, because what they want is full annexation. It's not like there's even a government to peace treaty anymore, because they just took the final major city. And, of course, they take the rest of this area and now have a really large colony here. And a lot of the other colony areas could not stand to them because a lot of these areas are ex-colonies. And the other countries didn't really fight for them because they didn't really feel need. But the purple team is fighting for their colony. Fighting for their colony. And now, now they are 19,000 pixels. 19,000 pixels, a casual 19,000. So, real big actually. Because if we highlight the purple team here, look at that. 19,000 pixels compared to like the dark red team. It's like over half the dark red team, which over half, you might not sound impressive, but it's way bigger than what they started with. And, well, oh yeah, I also changed the color of the purple team. Well, the purple team is having a little bit of a succession crisis in this fateful scenario. That's what I would say if I was a coward. But I'm not a coward. And, the purple team here is stronger than you think. Yeah, yep. They are invading the Amazonian purple team here. How did I get that color pink? That's not the color of... How did I get that color pink? So... And the purple team is... The Amazonian purple team is completely caught off guard by this. Completely, I mean completely. Like, they're like, what? We're being invaded by our ally? Yeah. Yeah. And pretty handily. How, you might ask? Well, mainly the orange team and the dark red team, because them themselves, the dark red team and the orange team combined are about equal strength to the purple team, so they're basically doubling their strength, and also just good leadership. Like, they have good generals, decent population, and nationalistic people, and forming a spearhead towards the capital, a pretty wide spearhead actually, and they take the capital. So the government moves to their backup capital all the way down here, so they can't really get down there, and that's true, but here is left very open. So they just say, okay, just take what you need, So they actually stay pretty nice to them. They could demand more if they needed to, but they know that their military can't go forever. So they take this. And you thought the purple team was big before, and you thought. And a lot of this, they didn't really kill that many people, so they just doubled the population of their country. And probably also doubled the size. Let's look at this. Over 102,000 pixels. The dark gray team, 33,000 pixels. The purple team, now only 85,000 pixels. Pax Purpilica is now the biggest team here. Yeah, you didn't think it would be this absurd, really, didn't you? Well, Pax Purpilica is understated. And yeah, because of this, they are boosting themselves. But, honestly, the Amazonian purple team is honestly, I'm just gonna tell you this, a bunch of fluff. It's a fluff kerfuff. it looks bigger and more impressive than this, but a lot of this is jungle land and, like, not really much here. This was still extremely impressive, though. And because their alliance with the orange team and the dark red team is so good, they unite with the orange team and the dark red team, making their nation even bigger. They're gonna fight a tough war here. They're fighting the indigo team because they feel like taking them over. Oh, they won in less than a week? Yeah. And they could go on, but the only thing really stopping them here is instability. Instability that they will face. Because you couldn't think that all of this land was going to be stable. You didn't think that I was going to make like a scenario like this that was going to be so boring where the purple team would win so handily. No. No. We got a rebellion happening. We're going to have a really dark purple here because I feel like it. Yeah, no, let me just like go like a lot smaller so I can better looking line. Like this whole area. Of course, like this wouldn't actually like be stable. Like what were you thinking this was gonna be stable? No, and they tried to invade, but they realized that if they invade too much, then they'll just kind of, you know, they'll rebel again because they're smart people and actually have the brain to think. So they invade a bit, kind of take a little bit, but they realize that they could take more, but it's not stable. Yeah, that is what's happening to them, stability. Let alone, this is still really impressive, though. Who would think you would see the purple team this big? Not even me. I didn't think that I could get the purple team this big. With this, honestly, this isn't completely unrealistic Pax Purpilica Cup, because now the purple team's dead, because, you know, events happened a while ago. But this is the purple team now. This is the purple team, and yeah, sure, they're not at their hype because they lost their colony, but that thing was way too unstable. 37,299 pixels compared to the dark gray team at 33,589 pixels compared to the light gray team at 43,903. So the light gray. Oh wait, that's actually. Are those the same exact colors? I really gotta fix that. If those are the same exact colors, I gotta fix that because I think those are actually the same exact colors. Huh. So let me just like make that slightly more blue so I can remeasure this. Because I'm like, that seems too high. So the light gray team, as I was saying, is only 19,297 pixels. This light blue team is actually 4,753 pixels. So technically not the biggest here, but one of the biggest. And yeah, this is a Pax Purpilica came to the modern day Wixo nations. That's all, and goodbye, my cabotages.